at that, it's working. Right, we are back after a load of bother, as usual.
Oh, come on.
You can hear Tony cursing in the background.
Can't. Mighty ain't worky.
God, my night light's gone off, so I can't see what I'm doing.
Shift L. Shift L was the one.
Is it?
I think it is, yeah. Shift L. Yeah, Shift L.
Oh, I've got interior lights. Right, we're back on our world tour. Stop doing that. I've got my vibration steering wheel stopped. I shouldn't say that because it won't stop doing it. I need to turn my computer on. I haven't done it yet. Oh, yeah. You have to forgive me, folks. I didn't realise that it was going to work because it usually doesn't. It has worked. $311 miles, isn't it?
Oh, wow, alarm's just gone up.
Was it? Ha ha ha! Good timing.
309.9.
Tested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Is the world round up at flat?
Right, my sound's okay. Now my sounds okay now, but it usually goes weird in flight. I don't know why.
Yeah, that.
You better go and find out what it is.
If it goes down, it'll burn down. Of course, the men in blue have arrived.
I think this is part 27.
So. Yeah, probably is. That's my second.
It is part 27. Microsoft Flight Sim World Tour part 27. And we're flying from flying from RJOO to RJFY. Now I'm going to fill the rest in later because it's going to... I just want to get off the ground. So I'll fill the rest of that in later. Just got a few other things to do. If anybody's impatient, have to wait a bit. Take it off in the dark and hopefully we'll land when the sun comes up. Hopefully. Streaming location UK. Okay. Streaming date today. The 8th. What else do I have to fill in? Just that. Save. Go back. I'll fill the rest in when I'm in flight. You still there? What's Tony gone? I think the building must be burning down or something. He's disappeared. Fire alarms go off all the time. Right. I've done that. Right. Got any bad weather? Can't see anything on the map. So that's where we're taking off from RJ0000. Right, fuel. Check the fuel. Check the fuel. Yeah. %67 should be enough. Just check the flaps work. Yeah, they were. Just bring those back. That works. Everything's working. Cool.
Somebody overcooked their honeysuckle or whatever it was, honey ham.
Oh, right.
And he took it out the oven and it was so hot it set up the alarms. Keep a place to have a fire alarm above his oven, but there you go.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to set my altitude to... I'll do it at 6,000 feet, should be high enough.
When I went on there before doing one of these, it says 12,000. No, but I don't care.
Oh, I'm going to set it for 6.
No. I mean, if you go to your... After you've done your flight on your main screen, yeah? On the right, I think it is, it says your flight plan. It gives you all the courses, your tights and everything else.
Yeah.
Have you never done it?
No, I haven't.
It tells you how far you got to travel, for how long. Gives you the estimates, when you got to start your descent. I'll show you after and I'll lock off.
I'm trying to get my heading sorted out.
I've got to find out from their traffic.
My heading's not coming up on my... Where's my heading thing not working? Should be working. Why isn't it working?
2 left.
Oh, I'll just have to wait till I get in the air. I've got my altitude set anyway, so...
3-2 left and 3-2 right.
Right. All we need to do now is taxi out of this airport. Fuel tank is just getting past me.
We're asking for some fuel, you probably forgot to put that in. I've used 10 gallon waiting on the deck.
Make sure you got
Nice.
plenty of fuel in.
I have. And
I got
Um,
60,
have you-
I got 60 something percent fuel.
Ground Kodiak,
I just-
November 289er, Kilo Quebec, with Kilo request
got to
taxi
zoom
for
in on
takeoff,
this map
departing
'cause I
straight
need
out.
to see where 3-2
Kodiak,
left,
November
3-2 right
289er, Kilo
is.
Quebec taxi to and hold short of runway tree 2 left using taxiway Echo 1 Charlie 1 cross runway tree 2 right Bravo 4 Bravo tree Bravo 2 Bravo 1 Whiskey 1.
What did
Contact
you
tower on 118.1 when ready.
did hear? What did he say?
3-2 left, 3-2 right.
Right. Say it. I'll ask him to say it again.
Ground didn't copy. Please say again. For Kodiak, November 289er, Kilo
Who
Quebec.
what?
Kodiak, November 289er, Kilo Quebec
Just go to
taxi to and hold short of
ATIS,
runway
that's
tree
what
2
you
left
want.
using
I can't hear
taxiway
'cause
Echo
you're
1 Charlie
talking.
1 cross runway tree 2 right Bravo 4 Bravo
Cross
tree
runway
Bravo 2
32
Bravo 1
right.
Whiskey 1. Contact tower on 118.1 when
I
ready.
missed the beginning.
Ground Kodiak, November 289er, Kilo Quebec. I didn't copy that. Say again, please.
Kodiak, November 289er, Kilo Quebec taxi to and hold short of runway tree 2 left using taxiway Echo 1 Charlie 1 cross runway tree 2 right Bravo 4 Bravo tree
Right,
Bravo 2
runway
Bravo 1
32.
Whiskey 1.
Right.
Contact tower on 118.1
Yeah, you
when
did,
ready.
but I'm just checking.
You've got the ATIS, which is your ground
Taxi
services
to and hold short runway
information.
tree 2 left.
You don't
Via
need
taxiway
contact
Echo 1 Charlie 1 cross runway tree 2 right Bravo 4 Bravo tree Bravo 2 Bravo 1
'Cause they'll
Whiskey
just
1
nag you.
Kodiak, November 289er, Kilo Quebec.
Where are you?
Presently taxiing to 3-2 right and my flight
Can't see you. I see the
3-2
tower.
3-2 right. Zoomed in, so I'm doing the taxiway. And look at me centre. Look at me centre map here. It's sitting at the edge of 3-2 right on that, or Charlie 1. If you can find me, then you'll be alright.
Let's go down here.
You can't see me, can you? I mean, hey,
Stop. Let's stop here. Can't see your nose.
can't see you either. So the question is, which server am I on? Because I should be on the same server as you.
I'm on Western USA server.
West US, yeah, West.
USA server.
So let's put me back onto Europe. Why has it got me on Europe?
That's why I can't see you.
West US, yeah, West. Let's put me back onto Europe. Why has it got me on Europe? Right, I'm now on the server. I still can't see you.
Oh, never mind. I'm just going to avoid this truck and take off. Oh, come on, you guys. Get off the blooming taxiway. Ridiculous. Dodging vans and trucks.
Well, I'm on the runway, like. Three, two. There's actually a 314 heading.
I need to adjust my mouse settings. Really twitchy. Ugh. It's like finding a needle in a haystack.
What?
Taxiing.
Yeah, I know, but you've got a map in the centre of your dashboard that you can zoom in and gives you the full display.
Don't worry about it. I've got it under control.
Yeah, right.
There you go. I'm at the right place.
Cool. Throttle up and
3-2
there.
right. That's where I'm supposed to be. 3-2 right.
yeah, well, that's where I am.
Yeah, that's where I am. What's the runway? This must be it. Right, lined up on 3-2 right.
Yeah, I've just gone airborne from there.
Right.
Osaka Airport information, Kilo 1800 Zulu. Wind 278 at tree. Visibility 9er. Sky condition clear. Temperature 15. Dew point 13. Altimeter 29.902.
Can't see you anywhere.
ILS runway tree
Still on
2
the
left
runway.
and visual runway tree 2 right in use. Landing and departing runway tree 2 left and runway tree 2 right. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions.
1,100 feet climbing to 6,000.
Right, I'm going to take off. Here we go. On the run. Right runways. Yeah, well, it's coming up. You didn't have permission to take off.
Yeah, that's because you contacted him. So you're on the West server, USA, yes?
Yeah.
Try and reset this. I'll come off that. I'll go to West Europe, and then I'll come back to
West USA.
West. Yeah, yes, I know, but it won't let me.
Why?
Every time I go to West USA, it puts me back to Europe. Let's try go to Northern Europe. What's going on here? West USA. Are you gonna stay there with me? Right, I'm back into West USA. And I'm alone. Yeah, I'm definitely on West USA now. Just follow players in here. Let me just see. Nameplates are on. Traffic's on.
Well, we're in the air, that's the main thing, and we haven't had any problems yet, so I shouldn't say things like that, because every time I say something, something goes wrong. Hi Keith, how are you doing? Tony's not looking at the chat as usual. I have to look at the chat because he doesn't do it.
I've got it just come in there a second ago, so shut up.
I have to do everything, you know.
Yeah, complain a lot. I never complain, you do all complain.
You know what Tony's like, don't you, Keith?
Yeah, spending your money. Well, I can see on the server.
Do you want me to check my server?
Yeah, it should be on West USA, but I mean, it may flick you.
That's why I check my server to make sure I'm on the right one.
I mean,
I'm on West USA server.
Yeah, I've just checked mine. That's what I'm on.
Right, there you go. I'm on the right one.
West USA, and I'm online.
Let's go outside the plane and see if we can see Tony. If he's lost.
I'm not lost. I'm on GPS. I'm fine.
Right, where is he? Nowhere to be seen.
There's skies, me. I've got nobody.
Tony doesn't exist.
No.
Oh, I've got this mouse out. It's twitching itself. Nice lights. Look at those lovely lights.
I've just been on to my data downloaded so far while I've flown around the world. And the data we've downloaded so far is 28.68 gigabytes.
Really?
I mean, I'm just checking to make sure everything is online, and everything is online.
Sports field down there.
You haven't checked out your new shot software on your computer. $301 now. I'm bang on 300 now.
All these people, they waking up in the morning to go to work. It'll be Monday morning in Japan.
2.5 miles, I should be at 6,000 feet. Keith goes away at the weekend.
way there?
To Turkey, I think.
Turkey? You're going to gobble, gobble, gobble land?
2 weeks.
You're going to go gobble?
He said he would try to log in if he's got internet. And they do a chat.
It's alright for these jet setters to just go around the world.
I think he booked it ages ago, to be honest.
Right.
He loses the money if he doesn't go.
So he's forced to go to Turkey on holiday. Oh my god, that's terrible.
You will go. You will go and you will not stay in England. Oh, yeah, 240 is my heading.
Just testing out the camera thingy jiggies. Let's go outside and test the camera settings.
The ones that I stuck in your computer.
The ones he's stuck in my computer. Right, go that way, that way, that way, that way.
Well, you want that HV one?
There you go. Got camera settings.
Yeah, I know. But your HV one, you see, is the one you want. Up at the top, you've saw it twice now. Go to the top, and it's on the left-hand side. It looks like a parrot or something. Bring down the thingy bobby, not that top. Your arrow down. That one, yeah. Now, yeah, click it on. And now at the top left there's a thing to expand it. Yours for some reason is not expanded. So the center one, the top, the blue. Left hand side where you were. But new icon. On your left hand side above your map there's a one that says at the top of your screen, left hand screen. That one. Go to the center one. Go to the center. Blue. Center blue. Next to the X. There's 3 blue squares at the top there. One's X, which goes down the one center one. Above there. Right, now click it back. Oh, that's what you're doing.
Oh,
just press the top one. I don't know how you. There's a. Should have worked. Mine's on.
Oh, it works. Look. It works.
Doesn't work. It's supposed to put you outside.
I'm outside.
On the tail.
I am on the tail.
Not just my internet slow.
Now it's changing. Right. Anyway, that's enough of that. We're going to get. I have to make sure I'm on the right flight path because I'm not looking at my instruments. Right, heading. There you go. Right in the right ballpark. That's my altitude. According to that, I'm going to hit a hill in the distance shortly. So I need to gain height.
Well, see, when I was looking at the flight plan, it was recommending 12,000. 12,500.
don't think we need to be that high. There we go, we're going up high to avoid those hills in the distance. 287 miles to go, and it's going to take us estimated time 1 hour 56 minutes. And by the time we get there, it should be sunshine coming up.
Hi Vanessa.
Hi Vanessa, hi. We're back again on our world tour after a load of problems as usual. The time in Japan at the moment is 3:21 in the morning. So in another 3/4 of an hour it should start getting daylight.
What do you say?
Should be getting daylight. What am I trying to do? What's that over there? What's it doing that? Oh, for God's sake. Stick it there. It's out the way. There we go. Yeah, in about 3/4 of an hour it should start getting light. By the time we land it should be reasonably daylight. Should be, but can't guarantee it. Of course I can't see Tony because as usual I've lost him. But we'll go outside and have a look.
There's nothing, nobody in my sky.
You got live traffic switched on.
Aha. It's been down all. I've got just been down all settlers.
What if my live traffic's not on?
Traffic real time is on. Nameplates is on.
To see if my live traffic's switched on or not. I'm sure it was. Well, where does live traffic come under? Miscellaneous.
Under traffic.
Traffic.
Under general options.
Yes, it's switched on. Off. On. Yes, it's switched on. Apply and save. Resume. I've got live traffic on. I've got Western USA server switched on. I can't see it. We're both flying in the same direction, so it doesn't matter. What a bunch of amateurs we are. I'm trying to do this professionally and it always works out unprofessionally. Just blame it on Tony. Tony's gone quiet.
Yeah. I'm sitting on the tail of my aircraft watching the world go by.
I'm just going to test my sound again because it always goes low. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay there.
Hi Enrico, long time no see. Hello. Welcome.
Hello. How are you doing? Long time no see. Yeah. That's because we've been having problems and Tony's been trying to figure out what's been going on with the flight simulator and computers and stuff. That's why we haven't been doing the world tour.
Hard drive, graphic cards, memory,
Windows 10.
Windows, Flight Sim itself.
Flight sim itself.
Reinstalled 3 times, I think, wasn't it?
Graphic cards not going right, and been a nightmare.
Instruments failing.
Yeah. But everything's working now, so that's good.
Shut up.
Every time I say that, something goes wrong, so maybe I should shut up. Right, I'm going to finish filling in the flight information. So Tony's going to keep an eye on the chat because I won't be able to see it. Won't you?
Yeah, of course.
Won't you?
Yes.
Yes. I was waiting for a reply.
That says of course.
So RJFY. RJFY. So that airport's called. Right, I'm going to put the information in. So if you want to know what town or province of Japan we're flying to, I'm putting it in now, so to be patient.
Wood pigeon out my window.
Got a wood pigeon outside your window.
Please, yes, that's the one. He's a real pigeon, but I don't know why they call him
Wood pigeons, yeah.
It's a wood pigeon for the flags. Ay, ay, ay. Put an SD card in that new camera of mine, and I thought it was a 128, and it wasn't. It was a 64, and I was trying to do a test in the wind, and it only did a 30-second, and it switched off. And I went, that's something wrong. So I said, I'll give it about 4 goes. Did 30 seconds, switched off. 30 seconds, and it came up with a message. It was so fast I couldn't read it. Anyway, got it home. Took the SD card out, and it was a 64 gig, not a 128, and it was a class 10, I think, or 11. Not fast enough. So got to put a 128 in, and it does work when you talk to it. You say, take a picture, start the video, stop the video.
Right, I've just put the flight, put the airport names in, and I've put the airport reference numbers in. So save.
Yeah.
I'll fill the rest in once we've finished the flight.
Missionary pilot has got one up today. Yeah, he was talking about flight sim.
Oh, really?
And he was saying what we're going to do today, he says, we're going to go to a place which is on my Patreon thing. He says, but flight sim's different from the real one. So he says, I'm going to try and see how different it is on the settings that we have in flight sim to what we got here. There's a difference in the flaps. But yeah, it's pretty good. Into his flight sim.
I can't really see much because it's dark, but like I said, it should be coming up to dawn in around about 3/4 of an hour. But we can have a look at these lovely lights down there. Look. Street lights. People getting up to work.
Yeah.
Can't see traffic on the roads.
What do you call it? It's not having a good time. The Russians have it.
What do you mean on a good time?
Well, apparently he sent in one of his new tanks into the town to cause riot. It cost Russia £4.5 million as one tank. They took it out straight away.
Oh God.
Destroyed the tank before it had been in service. Fire its first shot. And then Musk, he had a rocket up there, and Russia's had a new spy satellite put up there, so he crashed one of his rockets into it and destroyed that too.
Really?
Yeah. And that was 42 billion.
42 billion, is that all?
Yeah.
Expensive mistakes.
So I think they'd be a bit pissed off the Russians at the minute.
Yeah, I think so.
Because their spy satellite's gone and their new tank's gone.
Yeah. War's a horrible thing.
It is.
On both sides.
Aye. And it's always the people that suffer.
Yeah. It's not good. So we've got 255 miles to go at 1 hour 41 minutes. And the reason we're flying in the dark because we've got this on real time and real weather. And we don't want to cheat, do we, Tony?
No. I wouldn't mind, but you do.
Well, I do. Tony wants to alter the time, but I said, what's the point of flying around the world if we're going to change the time? It's not real. We have to have it on real time and real weather.
But if we have real weather on and brighten it up so we can see the ground, we'll be able to see the ground of what we're flying across around the world.
But if we get up early enough in the morning, we can fly in daylight.
No.
If you can get out of bed early.
No. It's a lot easier just to mess around with the settings, you see. It just shows you how paranoid Putin is. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Trouble is, it's the innocent people that Get it in the neck.
It is.
Russian
Sure.
soldiers, I'm not saying all Russian soldiers are angels, but some Russian soldiers don't know what they're getting into. They're just obeying orders.
It was told about exercise. That's all. And when they went in there, they were in a war situation, so.
Anyway.
Which is wrong. Politics.
Stop talking about politics and war. Change the subject.
Change the subject.
Nice lights.
Yeah, some pretty ones down there. Keep going into the cloud though. Keep losing them.
Just think of all those people are in bed.
Not all of them, half of them are like you probably, up all night, playing flight sim.
There's a football field down there. A round circle thing, yeah.
I saw. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I think I flew over it. But, in fact, I'm just approaching it at the minute. There's a round thing.
UFO.
No, it's on the ground at that football stadium.
Yeah, I just flown past it.
Yeah, I'm just coming up to it. That's if that is only one. Might be another one.
Alright, let's look at the terrain in front of us. Don't want to hit any hills. And I am too low. I need to go up higher.
I'm at 10,000.
Well, I'm at 6, so I need to go up in altitude.
10,000 seems to be in the clear.
I'm going to take it up to 8,500. Plenty to get over the top of that hill.
No, it's not. Trust me.
How do you know?
Because I'm at 10,100 in my level is just above the
I'll believe you.
You stick to what you want. Doesn't matter.
If I hit a hillside, it's my fault.
It is. If you want to push up daisies, you can push up daisies.
Tony's the one that usually pushes up daisies. Like flying into trees.
Yep. I've been watching the old Star Trek on Amazon. Very good. Picard just finished the season. They've changed history. Star Trek.
I used to watch all the Star Trek stuff.
Apparently on this one, on the Star Trek at the end, the Bald Queen has gone into somebody else. She's sharing a body. And there were simulated people back in the early centuries to start the Borg. And this other woman that just took over has talked her into helping people rather than not. Rather than assimilate, rescue people. And when they get back to Earth, there's a black hole or something there emitting bad radiation, and the Bald Queen works out how to protect the Earth. So oh dear, I think
Starting
even
to fly into darkness now because we're heading towards those big hills.
and I think I'm going to take initial flight plan. As he said, it was not good enough.
So you beeping on me.
Either, I think.
What's beeping?
I don't know.
Beep, beep.
I'm sure he said it was 12,500. We had to go up. And that would be about right.
We said 12,500.
The flight plan, when you put it in, I'll have to show you how that works, but it's a recommended
Tony
time.
will speak to you. I need a break. Back in a minute.
He never listens. He complains about air traffic because he asks for permission to. Rather, he logs into air traffic control. Air traffic control tell him he's got a taxi to the runway and etc. etc. And he always gets told off. Whereas if you went to ATIS, which is an automated system, it tells him what runway he's going to be on. Everybody never listens. And like he said, I forgot to put the flight plan in. I've shown him how to put the flight plan in on the computer, which is the left-hand screen there. You can actually program the aircraft to go wherever you want. But no, he has to go back to the main screen to the flight plan. I am teaching him slowly, but it is a slow process. I mean, he's now used to the control box, which we call him, because it makes flying so much easier. You've got to use the mouse if you don't have a control box, and you're constantly zooming in and zooming out if you don't get the right button. So you're rotating right, and all of a sudden your mouse will move, and then you're zooming in and zooming out. Whereas with the control boxes, you don't have that issue, which is great. And now he complains if it doesn't work, you know. But there you go. Technology. I like technology when it works. I was going to save up for a nuclear car when it comes out. It was on the electric show on YouTube. Developed a nuclear. Well, it's a small nuclear chip. Looks a bit like a Fox's clear mint. And apparently it can run a car for 80 years, which would be interesting. I mean, stick an engine or a motor on each of the wheels and have this nuclear chip in the dashboard, and you're going to have all the room you want in a car. You're going to have boot space in the front, boot space in the back, and each of your motors will be run and controlled by the computer. Obviously, if one went wrong, you replace one engine for that wheel. It shouldn't be as expensive, say, as a full engine. And you would have 4x4 action as well. But it's not going to get on the market or cleared for trials for another 5 years. So by which time I will probably be looking at giving up driving, maybe, I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Nuclear cars.
Oh, nuclear cars. Well, we'll never see them.
5 years is the trial one. So it'll be another 8 years, 9 years after that before you can buy one.
You know who the best customers will be?
Yeah, expensive people.
Nuclear cars. Oh God, we can buy a nuclear car and make dirty bombs with it.
It's not that sort of it's very strange how they're doing it. It uses nuclear fusion. You have to look at it on the electric show on the YouTube to see how it was explained, but I don't think it gives off radiation. There's certain things you've got to add to it to make it generate the energy.
Getting a lot of turbulence.
Yeah.
Getting bounced around a bit here.
Yeah, my elevator's jumped up and down.
Got some lights down there. Not many. A few lights.
The headwind on us though. The headwind's 32, 33. I'm just coming across those hills. Like 12,005. And we have 4 miles to go at 1 hour 34 minutes.
Yeah, like I said, they should start getting light. If I put the weather on now, it should tell us what time it is. Come on, come up. Pressed it twice. Ah, here we go. It is 3:47 in the morning, so I reckon in another half an hour we should be able to see some daylight.
Yeah.
Some sort of daylight anyway. We're getting chopped around a bit here. Like Tony said, the wind is
30 odd.
Why have I got the wind up? 13 mile an hour side wind and a 24 knot headwind. 221 miles to go. How many miles have you got to go? Because I want to know where you are.
219.
So you were just behind me.
Yeah.
Can't see Tony, but he's behind me. So he's only about 10 miles behind me, if that, maybe 5 miles behind me.
It's nothing, it's not, for some reason I'm not sure,
No,
I'm not sure of mine.
No, his nameplate's not showing up, so I don't know where he is. How about look outside to see if he's popped up a bit.
I've just checked it outside. On mine I am by myself.
Can't see. Not there.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change servers to automatic. Let's see, just for a second or two. I'm going to put us onto West Europe. So I'm just going to resume to see if I can see any other people in here.
Well, I can't see any other aircraft around me. But who's going to be flying around Japan at this time?
Idiots like you and me.
Yeah.
Those clouds are well lit up ahead.
I can't see any clouds in front of me. All I can see is some stars. can't see any lights or anything. It's just...
I'm at 12,000 feet, so it's just ahead of us. I can see orange clouds behind what looks like a hill. But me heading actually looking at that, I'm coming down a valley at the minute, and then I'm going across the sea to the other side. I'm not too certain. Just gonna have a look to see what's on here.
I'm going to lower myself a bit. Seems to be getting a lot of turbulence up here. I'm going to come down in height a bit. I come down to 6,000. Should be dropping in altitude.
Just found me. I've just found me weather. How to get my weather on the sense radar. Interesting.
We'll come down to 6,000 feet. See if I can get out of this bouncy turbulence.
In rain clouds, that's what I'm seeing.
If anybody wants to know, we're flying the Kodiak 100.
You know, on that screen, center screen you're on now,
Yeah.
if you press the menu button,
Why should I want to press the menu button?
I was going to show you how to get your weather on there.
Yeah,
You
I've got
pre-
menu. Yeah.
And then it says map settings. So you press, should do if you press menu.
I press
There
menu.
you are. It's at the top there. It says map settings. Now you press the enter. Bottom right.
Yeah.
And what you should have is now some selections what you have, and one of them is weather. And what you do is the big one moves it up and down, and the little one changes it. Or the forward one changes it. You can have weather, traffic, aviation, airspace. And when you're on the weather one, okay,
Does it say weather?
there's under map,
It's got maps flashing.
yeah, and then under that, it should be a selection.
Yeah, but it doesn't say weather.
Right. If you, on that one there, that's flashing map, okay?
Yeah.
Press the enter button. I think we're on. Let me just confirm this one.
I did press the enter button, nothing happened.
Okay, wait a minute. I know what it is. Come on, you little bugger. Start from back, enter. Then the central
Jeffrey,
thing.
I'm trying to fly a plane.
For some reason, it stopped working on mine now. Damn it.
Damn it.
Ah, what I did was I pressed see how it's flashing.
Yeah.
I pressed turned the FS button, goes up and down.
Is this the FS?
Just below the FS, the turquoise, not the circular switch at the bottom right, above TWS on the screen. On the bottom there, next to the right of all the arrows and everything else.
It's not a button, it's a thing that turns.
That's down there it is. The outer one is the one that adjusts everything.
Oh, it's got weather.
And yeah, so what you do is you go into weather and you press the enter, I think it is, to activate it, and then you can move it round. Yeah, so if you go to the weather, and then you can
I pressed weather, nothing happens.
right. Do you see on the right it says, well, do the scrolling of the wire, the down and up, and it should give you an option
Got traffic.
for you.
Got traffic. Aviation and airspace.
You should have weather on there.
No,
And once you
weather.
get
It's got north up above.
yeah, I know.
Changes.
But if that outer one should give you the weather, the outer rotator. You rotate it down to weather, and you press enter, which is the bottom right one.
Yes, I did.
And right, and then it says next rad data on,
Yeah.
and to the right of that is the distance you want the radar. So you if you follow me.
No.
You got it in your weather, haven't you?
Oh, it wasn't on there.
And it should be I think it's about 1,000 mile. If it's at 1,000 mile, then what you got, if you zoom out, if you now press the clear button to clear it all out, and then you can zoom out on your map, and it will actually show you any clouds on there as green oblongs. If you zoom out, and you should see some off the coast of Satiki. There's some rain clouds
I
there.
don't know what I'm doing.
Well, you're zooming out. You're doing that right.
I'll take your word for
Really.
it. Yeah. I did what you said. Nothing happens. I'll do it again. It says map settings. Yeah. Then if I scroll that button.
Should come down with
It says
Weather.
weather. Weather's flashing on and off. And I
Right.
press enter.
and do you see now if you go on the outer one and scroll down one, no, not that one, the other one, you want to move the cursor down into where it says on off. One of them circles at the bottom will move it from flashing. No, that's definitely not the one.
Yeah, it's got on and off.
Right, so you want it on.
I put it
Okay.
on. Oh yes, it
And
works.
then-
Yes, it works.
now-
Press enter.
Yeah, but if you wanted it, I've got mine at 400 mile. It's automatically defaulted, but now you can see those clouds
Yeah.
ahead of you, and that's rain clouds. To get rid of that, you press the clear SCLR, which is the one next to enter, to the left of enter. You've done it, yeah.
Yeah.
So now you've got a radar. with map radar for weather.
Why did you say to do that in the first place?
Indeed. So at the minute, the rain.
Well, on this course, we're going to fly into rain.
It is. Although, yeah, the wind's blowing those back towards us.
We've got rain over there. It's not much rain.
It doesn't look much.
It doesn't look much.
I'm just having if you zoom in, they're a bit bigger than what you see on there, like, and then, oh dear. If you zoom out, we've got a big rainstorm to the north of that island. There, go back one. One more. Yeah, it's just coming at the top there.
Yeah, I see it.
And it's got yellow inside it,
Yeah.
which is heavy.
That's the yolk.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be an issue. If it goes red.
We are in the USA server. Tony's supposed to be looking at the chat.
Yes, I know. I'm working on the weather.
Yeah, he's working on the weather. He's supposed to be sharing the chat, you know. He's supposed to be watching it. Look, it's dark.
I got the last two. You did.
It's dark outside. We can't see a bloody thing.
I can see the clouds reflecting off the things below us.
It should be getting light in the next 20 minutes. Just go outside the plane and see if you can see any light coming up over the horizon. The sun should be coming up. Yeah, there somewhere. We're going to see some light. No, not seeing the light. I see the lights in the plane. No daylight. Oh, I can see lights behind us, but I can see lights behind us. So at the moment we're flying over the sea. That's the coastline. You can see the lights over there. That's the coastline. We're both flying the Kodiak 100 around the world. Tony's idea to fly around the world, by the way, not mine. Oh, here's my cat back. Hello, Jeff. You're on that bloody flight simulator again. Let me move that out of the way.
Well, I've got traffic radar on as well as the weather. And there's no traffic.
I can't see any nameplates anywhere. Anybody.
No, the server must be down. On the US server. At the minute, the servers don't seem to be operating correctly. We're on West USA, but I did have people at the start on here, but there's nobody on here now, nothing on the radar.
I'll show you where we are on the map. Let's expand the map. You see where we are. That's where we are now. Just out of RJOK.
181.6 to go. Excuse me.
We're on a heading up 238. Flying the plane. No, think about how near it is. Supposed to have a new pilot started, but it didn't turn out to work. Flying in from Australia. Airports, whatever. See if we can get our co-pilot tomorrow. I'll pick her up from the airport and go to Osaka. I've got a Christmas break. Oh, the sun would have been coming up by now. I can't see any light in the distance at all. It is actually the time in Japan at the moment is 4:07 in the morning.
Well, at 12,000 feet, I can see some orange clouds behind me.
Right, Google, what time does the sun come up in Japan? What time sunrise in Japan? 4:42 AM. So we've got 42 minutes. And what's our flight time?
Hour 10.
An hour 10. So by the time we get to the airport, it'll be daylight. We've got 172 miles to go. At 1 hour 9 minutes, and we got rain in front of us. See those blobs? Actually, we've got rain right in front of us.
We have just appeared.
Yeah, just appeared. Never know, we might get some thunder and lightning. That'd be quite cool.
Quite a large area actually, and then we have got thunderstorms up ahead off the coast. It's yellow and red flashes up there. That's it. How far? 17.5 miles ahead.
I have to say, I do enjoy flying the Kodiak. If anybody wants to have a look in the back, I'll swing it around and see the back. It's empty, we haven't got anything in it. Empty at the moment. But we'll have some cargo in it tomorrow. Got these armrests that come up, but we've got drink holders. I've got my seatbelts on. Yeah. There's not much to see at the moment. because we're flying in the dark. But we are coming up to some mainland on the coast outside our right window, so we might see some lights over there shortly. What I'll do, I'll just zoom in and keep the camera there. We might see some lights on the coast coming up. Oh, we can see some lights over there now. Very faint lights. I'm going to adjust my altitude again.
2. Oh, I have an aircraft appeared in front of me.
You lucky person.
B350. And it's our friend that's on here. There you go.
Really?
Hello, you. What the hell's a B350?
Yes, what's a B350?
Sounds like a...
Can you see his nameplate?
Yes, I can.
I can't see anybody.
He's coming alongside me.
Why can't I see anybody? It's not there.
He's, I can see his lights. Just coming up alongside.
Excuse me for a minute. I want to check my bloody nameplate settings again. Does it come under traffic?
Probably, yeah.
It says show nameplates and it's on. I don't understand why I can't see.
Go to your data and see if that's on as well.
Data.
Online traffic
Data.
in that. Yeah, your data.
No, it's on. Live real world air traffic's on. The only thing I've got turned off is
Photogrammetry.
yeah.
Interesting. See, you've downloaded 20 gig of data as well.
It's so annoying when you can't see anybody. What if it's got anything to do with my weather?
Unless you do what I did, I went on to automated server and then I came back into West USA. Did a little bit of a flight.
What did you do?
I went into the server, our server.
Oh, that up there, that goes server, yeah.
You press X, and I went to automated.
Automatic.
Yeah, and then I did a quick.
I've got automatic. It's got North Europe's just turned on. Then it's got West USA server. Press that.
See, I just went on to automatic, and then I came back into flight sim, and then I came back out again and went to the West USA one. I don't know.
Ah. There's a plane behind me, but there's no nameplate on it. I can see its navigation lights for a split second.
My Jericho is off to my left at 12,186.
Well, this is not fair. Why can't I see nameplates?
It's just coming alongside me. I don't think you can see you doing this. Can you see Randall?
I can see stars. But I can see lights on the coastline over there.
So it's not me at fault this time, it's you. Sunrise is happening.
Is it?
Red clouds behind the aircraft.
Oh, I can see that. I can see a plane next to me. But it's got no nameplate on it, but I can see the navigation light. That must be you.
Do is switch me lights on and off. I switch my strobe off and the navigation lights off. 5 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back on again.
Has it been on?
So you should be able to see Marichu. He's off to my left.
Oh yeah, I can see him. He's behind me.
Well, I'm behind him. So.
But I can't see any nameplate. Well, I can't see the hidden lights now.
The back of the aircraft. Well, mine is good. I'm at a higher altitude than you. I'm at 12,500.
I'm only at 5,000.
Well, that's why you can't see it. I can send you a photograph if you want, but it is happening.
I believe you. I believe you. Anyway, get back in the clock. So we've got 150 miles to go.
Yeah, 50.7 for me.
We should be able to see if it might in around about, I don't know, 20 minutes. And our flight time is 58 minutes, so in around about 20 minutes we should be able to see some sort of daylight. We've got some lights over there though. Lights over there. There's that rain out. Got speckly showers in front of us. Well, it depends what height these rain showers are.
True.
So I haven't had any rain put in the windscreen of the plane. Nice seats in this plane, aren't they? Nice comfortable seats.
Stormy weather out ahead. Just coming into the rain cloud, but there's a lightning storm off to the left. 50 mile.
11 degrees Celsius. Oh, look at some lights over there as well. Look. Never open that window in the Kodiak.
I can because it crashes it, but
You crash.
it told me how to sort that out. You can open it now, well, as long as it hasn't reset it right.
Oh, I'm not going to open it.
No, well, it's in the settings of your aircraft. It's on the.
Anyway, what's the point of opening it? Just make things noisy.
It's if you're across there and you click in accidentally.
Oh, I've never actually done it. Clicked it accidentally.
It's if your visor goes across there. That's on the knee again. Lovely red sky behind.
I don't know why you can see a red sky. I can't see any red sky. I can't see any red sky.
You're only at 6,000 feet. I'm at 12,500. Same as Marika. He's at 12,500.
I know, I
Yeah, I
can go
know.
and see the sun on the red sky.
Not for another 10 minutes.
Is my time on the right time? I've got my weather on.
Yeah. It's 4:24
Yeah,
a.m.
I can't see the I think that's the wrong kind of light set.
If I drop to 6,000 feet, I wouldn't be able to see it. There's definitely a red sunrise happening.
Why am I dropping it out?
I don't know your flight. The autopilot on. Hello. He just went over the top of me. Nice aeroplane. He's going. turbo.
I
It's
can't
very
see
nice.
I can't see anybody behind me. I can't see lights behind me.
Well, we are above you if you're at 6, because we're at 12.
Oh, 5,000 feet.
Yeah, well, we're 6,000 feet above you.
I don't know. Don't know. I feel robbed.
At your altitude, you're going to hit all the rain. We're above it.
Maybe I should go up higher.
Simply. So we are both at 12.
I'll go up higher. I'll go up to 12,000. You got 12,000, you say?
12,500. And
Right, I'm going to go to 12,000.
Merico is at 8,000, trying to find you, I think. Looking for you.
Right, I'm going to go to 12,000. Just
Been high on
adjusted
you.
my altitude, I think. Right, 12,000 feet. I should be going up 9 now. Yeah, it's going up 12,000. See, I can see a plane behind me.
Yeah. Have we got time to fly again after this? Randolph will.
Something Tony. Tony likes to speak.
Cancel that.
See, I can see 2 planes behind me.
Well, that'll be me and in.
Yeah. But there's no name plates.
Main plates must be off then.
No, I checked it.
In that case, it must be server problems.
Oh, I can see. Now I'm going up in height. I can see it in a light.
So there you go.
I must have been in a cloud.
You don't believe a word I tell you. You should listen.
Still don't understand why I can't see the lane.
I've lost him now.
Yes, I can see you. I can't see you.
He's off. He's gone off. He was at 8,000. Oh no, there he is. He's off to me right. 1,000. No, he's behind me now. 1,126.
Well, you're right next to me. Well, both of you are. You must be really close, because actually you look like you came in on me.
Can't see yet.
You actually came in on me. You look like that.
Can't see yet.
Look below you. I'm below you now. Look at that.
See you.
That coming up. How cool is that? I couldn't see that before because I was flying at 5,000 feet.
That's what I told you.
Yeah.
I've got two aircraft to my left. I see the black and red ones. I've got
You two are just overtaking.
he's down at 800 feet. 700 feet he's diving to the ground. I've got two aircraft off to my left hand side. You see the navigation lights. But I definitely do not see you.
Going into cloud again.
We're coming into the rain zone, which should be below us. Or we might catch the top end of it. We're actually above the clouds now at 12,000. If you go down, you will hit rain.
That's sunrise. Over Japan. That was wonderful. Well, it's not proper sunrise, but you see the sun coming up in the distance.
Yeah, orange and reds. Got one aircraft above. How high is he? Thought I had traffic.
Enjoy a good sunrise and a good sunset. Anyway, how far have we got to go?
14.
Hundred and 13 miles, 53 minutes. So time we get there, it should be light. Should be light. So I never actually checked to see if this airport had runway lights. But Tony will probably be able to tell you because he's an expert. I bet you haven't got your oxygen on.
Yeah.
I got mine on. Because if you're at 12,000 feet and your plane's not pressurized, you have to put your oxygen on. Little pipes that come down from up there. There's the little pipe holes there. Oxygen. There are oxygen nozzles there and there. And little pipes come down and you have a thing that goes into your nose. It's called a bogey. I like playing with this twiddly thing. It's a bit rude.
It's a light.
Eh?
It's a light.
I know it's a light. This looks really weird.
Don't know. Looks like a licorice also to me.
Anyway, let's go back to the sunrise.
I don't think I'll be doing a flight after this. My hands hurt too much. Need some painkillers.
I must slow down my mouse.
I've just seen a... Yeah, there's a thunderstorm off to the left of the aircraft.
Can't see your flashes.
Kind of below me. Yeah, I can't see the flashes, but on the radar it's flashing red. Probably so.
So at the moment we're around about over halfway. Way over halfway. Because we landed at
Kanoya. Yeah, if you look at your radar in the centre and zoom it out to about 75 miles, 25 miles on the left of the aircraft at 9 o'clock there's a storm.
that gorgeous watching the sun. This has to see certain lines. I don't know where Tony is. It must be in front of me because they overtook me. I can't see his flashing lights. They're there, but I can see plenty of stars.
See him at the moment. I've got no aircraft actually on the radar.
Can't see you. I did see your flashing beacon lights when the storm.
Doing 140.
Ordered everybody in Japan. Well, I hope you all have a good day at work. What do Japanese people eat for breakfast?
Rice cake.
Rice cake.
Don't know.
I'm going to Google it. Japanese people eat for breakfast. What do Japanese people eat for breakfast?
Summary from the split seeds. What dishes are included in a traditional Japanese breakfast? Steamed rice, miso soup, fermented soybeans, grilled fish, cooked vegetables, seasoned dried seaweed, and vegetable side dishes.
Starve. Yes. I'll starve.
I know, let's Google what English people eat for breakfast. What do English people eat for breakfast?
According to historic sometimes also
eat all the unhealthy stuff. Well, since we're going to go to Indonesia, I wonder what Indonesian people eat for breakfast. Well, Indonesia covers a big area, so you can't really say Indonesia, can you? You'd have to pick a country like Taiwan. I wonder what Taiwan people eat for breakfast.
I've just looked at the temperature because we're in cloud -1.
I don't know, what do Australians eat for breakfast? Well, they eat the same as we do. Why wouldn't they? Anyway, there you go. We know what people eat for breakfast.
Nothing.
We know what Germans eat for breakfast. Sauerkraut. So this is like an information channel. If anybody wants any information, just ask us and we'll tell you.
Yeah. Rain clouds are dissipating now.
And the time in Japan is 4:43 in the morning. Sun's just coming up.
I was going to go and get a drink, as we've got 89 miles to go.
Only 89 miles.
I will be starting my descent when I get back.
That means Penny's going to slash.
No, I'm going to get a cuppa. Well, I might go for that too. In one way and out of that.
Yeah. Well, Tony said 89 miles. I've got 87 miles. Well, that's weird. That means yes, I'm behind him. No, I'm in front of him. So Tony should be behind me. 33 minutes to touchdown. Oh, look at those red blobs on the radar. That's moving. Now they're thunderstorms, those red blobs over there, that's thundery showers. But they're way over to our right. So we shouldn't have any problems. Yeah, we won't have any problems with weather. What's the wind? It's a 3-knot side wind to the left and a 19-mile-an-hour headwind. And we should be coming up to another island off the south coast of Japan. I can't remember the name of the island, but I'll look it up for you on Google. Right, there's Japan. Right, Japan's there. So what the name of the island is? I think that's the island. Okay. No, I copied the island. It's actually Japan I'm looking at. No, that wasn't Japan I was looking at. It was really somewhere else. So we should go from there. I've lost myself. Oh, here we are. Must be that island. Maybe not. Must be that island. Oh, I found it. It's called, oh dear. Kumamoto. Kumamoto Island. I think it's an island. Yes, it is an island. I think that's the name of the island. Kumamoto Island. South Japan. So there you go. That's where we are. Well, that's where we're headed to. Who needs the Wikipedia when you got us? Just ask us for information. I'll tell you what it is. 77 miles to go. Not far. That'll make a nice thumbnail with the sunrise. Maybe we put the plane a bit higher, so like about there. That would make quite a nice thumbnail, wouldn't it? Got stars, and we got daylight coming up. Yeah, we'll make that our thumbnail. Well, it's about 11,990 feet. So we'll have to think about coming down in altitude in a minute. When we leave south of Japan tomorrow, we've got to fly to Taiwan. Then from Taiwan we have to fly down to Indonesia, down to New Guinea, over to Australia to Cairns, then from Cairns up to Darwin in Northern Australia, back up into Indonesia, across India, Middle East, North Africa. Well, we don't have to go to North Africa. I haven't decided yet. We could go to Italy. But somebody asked me if I would go to North Africa, and I said I would, so... Well, it depends if you still watch it, or might not watch it.
We'll do a check on your B because you're going to drop 1,000.
I just pressed it, nothing happened.
I'm going to go down to 7,000 feet.
Might be a good idea.
Because I've only got 67 miles to go. Pardon me. Going to stage myself. When you do your adjustments of when you're coming down, okay? If you're looking at your center map, there is that curvature blue line.
Yeah.
So when you do your descent, you can adjust it to actually come down gently, so it's at the right height at the edge of the country, say. So if you do that, and if you now do your adjustments on your VS, your vertical speed, as you adjust it, you'll see that blue thing go up and down away from your aircraft.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
So by adjusting it, if you wanted to get at that height by the edge of the the land, you adjust your height by dialing. You do it backwards to go further away from you, if you understand. So mine's set.
Sort of understand.
Okay, so the curvature is above your aircraft, yeah?
Yeah.
If you put in 7,000 feet and your VS at 100, you'll see a curvature ahead of the aircraft.
Yes, I can see it.
Right. If you adjust that now to 400 feet a minute, that blue line will come closer to you.
Can't see it.
You can't see the blue line.
I can
You-
see,
on your-
I can
on your
see-
control-
I can see loads of blue lines.
No. This one's a curvature. It's a
I can see
Curvature of-
I can see the curvature.
on the magenta line,
Yeah, I can see it.
half a curve.
It's not blue.
Yes. It's a blue half curve, and
not
it's
blue,
moving.
It's white.
No, well, not that one.
I don't know which one you're talking about. I can't see any blue curvature.
If you are you coming down in height?
Yes. I'm dropping down in height now.
By how many feet per second?
700 feet.
Right. Adjust that. Take it down to 100 on your control panel.
Why?
And you'll see the blue line extend away, and watch center box. You'll see a blue line.
100
you
feet
adjust-
a minute.
Yeah. And what you'll see is a curvature.
I can't see a blue line. I've just set it at 100 feet a minute. I can't see a blue line. You're talking about
You've
the middle
obviously-
screen.
I am. You've obviously switched it off, or it's not been activated.
Switch what
I'll
on?
It's in the settings for your control panel. I'll have to have a look at mine, then I'll have to set yours up, but not at this point in time.
Wait a minute, maybe this is because this is not turned on.
Don't worry. be happy.
I'm messing around.
At the minute, on the menu one, right? Everything should be on. On the menu, it should come up with map. Heading is upwards. Your north is 500 miles. And then you've got your topographic on, your track vectors on, and the bottom one, which is the important one, arc, is on. So map settings, and then at the bottom there's that arc. And that'll put you on, eh? You've just done maps. That's how you got your weather on.
Right on a fighter plane, you've got all these instruments to look at as well.
Yeah. Fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Try Concorde.
I wouldn't want to fly Concorde. 51 miles to go. 19
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah. I'm just allocating. I should be at 9,000. I mean, we've got a cliff, some hills to go across as we come down, so I've got to be careful. I don't drop too much.
I'll set mine at 7,000. I don't know where it is on it. Look at that daylight. We got daylight, folks. Well, nearly daylight anyway.
Very cloudy across that way.
Getting light there, and it's getting dark here.
Seems to. We harvest. We've got a,
Let's light.
if you look at the weather radar, we've got a storm approaching fast, and it's going right across our airport.
Yeah, definitely.
You have a look, see.
Oh, I can see lights in front of us.
If you go on your center radar, right, and zoom it right out, it's hell.
I can see an airport below me.
So nice.
I'm not going for that one. I'm going for the next one.
Yeah. So you looked at your center's radar.
I'll have to get back in the plane to look at that.
Oh, you'd be shocked.
But
Because it's actually.
I've taken my weather off.
Oh, you wouldn't. Why do you do that?
I've got now to put it back on again.
Leave things alone.
That. It's your fault I took it off because I was looking for that stupid thing you were telling me about.
If you zoom out, you can see it. Maybe you see it. Because no, you got weather on because I see two squares there. That's rain. Zoom it out to the max,
Oh yeah.
and that is blowing towards us. There's rain, the green, the yellow is turbulent, and the red is thunder and lightning. And
Well,
it's coming.
if we get there and we can't land because of the bad weather, we'll just turn around and go back to RJFM.
I'm going down. It's coming down towards us at 13 knots because that's the way the wind's blowing. So it should be actually over our airfield in about just under 15 minutes, I would have thought.
It looks like it. Doesn't look very nice.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
You see the red ones, they go on and off. That's lightning.
There you go. We're doomed.
We're doomed, Captain.
I can't. If it was lightning, we'd be able to see it in the distance, and I can't see any flashes.
That's because we've got cloud above the rain. We're not down in the rain yet. We're still coming down. That rain is at probably about 5,000.
Oh look, behind us I can see daylight. Well, I could,
Look
but I've
nice.
got into a cloud.
Coming into cloud now. 8,000. The wind's eased off, so we might be looking to get down before the rain gets there. But, and the storm with the lightning has gone off to the right top, so that's coming off away from us. So let me look, see, 12 knots. Say the radar's definitely showing us coming.
It's not over the airport yet.
Not yet. It mightn't be over the airport. It's pushing away down this way towards us. But if that trajectory's right, then you've got there's an amber cloud or a yellow cloud that is coming towards the airport. What?
Dropping in altitude, not going up.
You've got some amber lights on there as well. I think that's your starter motor and that's switched on still.
What amber lights?
On your left hand light on the right. Right of your altitude is 2 in amber, which means the switch is after. Pilot's something that's off. And something else. Can't see what the other one says. That, just there, yeah. The ones in amber need to be sorted out.
There's nothing in amber.
Yellow then, sorry, yellow then.
There isn't anything in yellow.
No, I'm looking at them.
Oh, there.
Yeah. It says pilot heat off. That's in your center dashboard where your ice is. The icer. Your pilot heat's there.
It's off.
Yeah, it was to be on. That'll get rid of the amber light.
I should have put it on when I don't need it on.
It's a pilot heat, it needs it on.
It's not cold.
It's not that sort of heat. If you put pilot heat on, it'll get rid of one of them.
It's got to be one.
And what's the other one? I'm not too certain. It's something to do with the electronics of the aircraft. It keeps a certain temperature, so everything's tickety-boo. It's a bit like oxygen, I suppose. I don't know. I have to research it. So you shouldn't have any amber lights now.
I've still got one on, the yellow one.
Which one? What does that say? Can't read it.
Oh,
That's
it's
this.
later
alternator FM is on the left hand side where you start the aircraft. It's not on.
Should it be on?
It should be on. The bottom one should be on. It's your alternator charge all your batteries. You're on battery at the minute.
Oh, it's gone off. I
You
forgot
switch
to
that.
switch it on.
That means you'll be using battery power, which means you might get a failure. So get your batteries charged.
Oh look, it's getting light. So busy looking at the dashboard, I wasn't looking outside. How wonderful is that?
Right, let's see what the procedures are like.
Oh, we'll also just keep on flying to Australia.
Gonna see what ATS is. What we got here?
Daylight.
RJFY. This one.
Really daylight.
Landing using 3-2 left. There's no air traffic control. 2 left
Oh,
is
where we go to?
yeah.
How do
2
you know
left.
that?
Because I've just talked to air traffic. It's an automated system. 3-2 left.
Kanoya approach Kodiak November 289er, Kilo, Quebec, is type 20 miles southwest of Miyazaki 8,300 feet. Request flight following.
3-2.
Kodiak November 289er, Kilo, Quebec, Kanoya approach. Squawk 2303.
I'm just going to reply. No job special.
Maybe alright.
Kodiak November 289er, Kilo, Quebec, did you copy?
Well, they're saying 3-2. It's not possible for 3-2. 3-2 doesn't exist.
Squawk 2303, Kodiak, November 289er, Kilo, Quebec. Kodiak, November 289er, Kilo, Quebec, radar contact, 22 miles northeast of Kanoya, 8,000 feet. Altimeter 29er.9er tree.
Look at the sky, it's gone all purple. It's purple.
08, it's saying.
Kodiak, November 289er, Kilo, Quebec, please acknowledge.
Enter right traffic 08.
Roger, Kodiak, November 289er, Kilo, Quebec.
Oh, I'm not paying attention to my flying plan. Too busy
That's
chatting.
negative.
Too busy chatting. Supposed to be coming to land from. Oh, we can't come into land from. We're coming to land from the other direction.
Yeah.
So we have to come into land from. Oh, I am in the right direction then. What we have to do is fly in from the right and circle in and land that way. I think.
I need to get my height down.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my height down.
40 miles, I need to get down to about 4,000.
I've got mine set up to 7, but on time. I'll bring it down to 4,000 as well. I'll bring it down a bit more. Press the wrong button. We've got a hill in front of me. That's not good.
definitely going to have to teach you how to do your approaches.
How many crashes have you had?
How many illegal entries have you done?
And how many crashes haven't I had when I've come into land? You've crashed into more trees than I have.
Yes, but you come in the wrong direction.
But I land more often. Not all the time.
The procedure at the minute, it's saying right-hand traffic, which is what I've just programmed into the computers. I can see the airfield ahead of us.
I can't see it. Oh, I've got some big coming.
There you are. You might be off to my right. I've got the airfield just coming through the clouds.
Trying to spot the airport, and I can't see it.
Your map.
Yes, I'm looking at my map. So I'm looking outside as well. I bet this bloody place hasn't got runway lights.
Yes, I can see them. That storm hasn't reached here yet. It's not far. Got them big hills off to the right hand side. Luckily I'm missing them. Put the flaps to 1. Put me altitude to 2,500. Because it's going to bring me round onto the actual vectors for the airfield, which is great.
Still can't see the runway. Oh, I've done it over there. I can see it. Right, I'm taking it off autopilot.
I'm going to leave mine on autopilot while it lines me up on the runway.
I don't need autopilot.
It's nice to do procedures. You say we've got to do it correctly.
I'm doing it correctly. I'm landing manually.
Yeah, but you're not doing it correctly. You're supposed to go through the outer marker, middle marker, inner marker, not go to the inner marker and straight in. You do it incorrectly. You got to learn.
I'm just taking my own decisions.
Like you'd rather fly in the dark than mess with the weather. Makes sense. You want to do things correctly, you do things correctly. Learn. If you do it enough, you'll get used to it. There's a procedure you can do for landing once you've got your destination. Because you have your destination, then you contact air traffic. Air traffic tell you they'll run land 08, say, and then you go to procedure and landing, and then you ask it for vectors put straight in. So what it does, it'll take your aircraft out and line your aircraft up for the runway, so you know exactly where you're going to land. Then you can take it off autopilot and come in. I'm just coming across the coast at the minute. Now I'll be turning around to come back in. Altitude's ascertained. The aircraft's turning left now. Just going to bring me straight down.
500.
There's the runway. Bang on. I like it. Flaps on 2.
500.
Just coming into land. Still don't see you. Nobody on my screen. I'm going to try to do what you said, lift the flaps up just as I approach.
It does work, but I'm bouncing a lot. Right, looking for a exit.
Well, I bounced a little bit, as you said.
You do slow down a little bit. An exit here, so. Here we are, it's one at the end of it. Look at that lovely sunrise. How wonderful is that?
Good, I'm coming off here.
I don't know where I'm going. Just following the taxi lights. Must be an airport terminal around here somewhere. It's over there to my left. Look at that lovely sunrise. Sunrise in Japan. I quite like these night flights. I know it can be a bit boring for people watching, but I quite like it. reason I like them is because you are relying on your instruments for flying. And you're getting more practice using your instruments instead of just looking out your window. Right, need somewhere to park. Missed that fuel tanker.
Went out in the main pan now.
Oh, park next to these buildings over there. This airport doesn't seem to have any planes on the tarmac.
Yeah.
I'll just park here. Can't see any other planes here. It just seems to be empty. I'll park next to this building
Yeah.
here.
I'm parked next to the aerial.
There you go, that's a nice view of the terminal buildings, whatever they are. There you go, folks. We've landed. That wasn't a bad flight.
No.
Seatbelts off. Get that lined up. Open the door, let some fresh air in. Oh, that's better. Oh, I can breathe now. Oh, a bit stuffy in the plane. Well, tomorrow we should have our new co-pilot. Well, my new co-pilot anyway.
Very good. That's me powered down.
Yeah, and me. Ah. That's it. Let's have a look outside the plane. Look at that gorgeous sunrise. Get rid of that map outlet. We don't really need that anymore.
I've got a safari plane, me.
Oh, look at that. Wow, look at that lovely sunrise. Wow. That is so lovely. Lovely, lovely, jubbly. Whoops, I didn't see that. EasyJet. The Scottish Silkwing.
Aye.
Sorry, I
Sorry,
didn't see you pop in there. I was too busy landing the plane. I do apologise.
Hello, EasyJet. I was doing the same.
The Kodiak 100s, you have to get used to it, because when we first started flying it, oh god, it's a pain in the arse, wasn't it, Tony?
Still is.
Well, it is. With it being a turboprop, you can't take off on full throttle because it pulls you to the left. So you have to take off with 3/4 throttle. Well, that happens with, I think, most turboprops, but...
And you've got to keep it on the ground till it gets to a certain speed to get it airborne. Because it'll try to get airborne before the correct speed, and if you do that, it does a stall and crashes. So, yeah. Pretty damn clever.
There's Sheila. G'day, Sheila. She's getting a new co-pilot tomorrow.
Aye. Good God, it's 9:30 now.
Yeah. I employ female employees because they're more reliable than men.
Really?
Yeah. Well, they turn up to work early, you know, they smell nice. Always smell of nice perfumey things. Men turn up to work late and they smell of armpit stink.
Sure, they'll start. Can start wearing makeup for you if you want.
I want a pink Kodiak with women pilots only. My cat's going crazy.
My cat, I don't know where he is. Oh, he's across there. I
So-
see.
Are you doing anything tomorrow morning?
What day is tomorrow? Monday. I got no idea.
Because the reason I'm asking is because if we do a flight in the morning, it's going to be daylight. Plus, the flight tomorrow is going to be a bit longer because we've got to go over islands again. Because we're going off the mainland of Japan and heading towards Taiwan.
Okay.
Unless you want to do another late night like we did tonight.
We'll see what happens tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Well, depends if I get out of bed early enough.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Depends which time zone you're in.
Yeah. Well, thanks everybody for the thumbs ups and for watching. Really appreciate it. And it's been good fun flying with Tony as usual, because he's always a draw with his Geordie accent.
What we got here?
It's good night from... Hey! We got a green moon and a white moon. Are they moons? They can't be moons. What the hell are those things? UFOs?
No, believe it or not, they are the lights which they're trying to sort out.
Is it?
Yeah, the lights should be on. They should be on the ground or on posts, and they're not. They just appear in the sky. So we'll just have to call them UFOs.
Oh, they look like UFOs. Yeah.
They are. They're all different colours, and they're quite pretty.
First time I've noticed them.
Well, they're there all the time.
Ah.
Because when I saw them, I went, "Oh, I can drive under them. I'm not supposed to do that."
Okay, it's good night from...
And it's good night from me.
And it's good night from me. I haven't turned it off yet, but I will do in a second. And we'll see you either tomorrow morning, UK time, around about, I don't know, 9 o'clock in the morning, 8:30 in the morning, or it's going to be tomorrow afternoon. Okie dokie, thanks everybody. Bye.